I started this journey with Parkinson's Plus in 2005, and it's something that has changed the direction of my life. It affects my speed of thinking, and my speech pattern is different. You'll notice usually a difference in rhythm, where I put the inflection emphasis in a sentence. I might even emphasize awkwardly the wrong syllable. My voice tends to be soft. My lips tend to be kind of stuck or move less. And I often notice that I don't remember the next thought, or I might be looking for the perfect word. And as much as I have all those things in my memory, it doesn't always emerge. Over time, if I sit still long enough, the head nodding tremor starts, and it actually originates in my torso. I can feel it, kind of like someone's holding my spine and gently or firmly but small rhythmic jerks. It's sort of just like playing it like a drum, just very rhythmic, and you'll see kind of like the rotation. I feel like my head's a propeller. So, what isn't necessarily visible to others, like my feet tremble. If I don't talk, my mouth has a movement, the lower lip or the chin. If I try to move my eyes, and I am going to move up and show you what happens if I move my eyes. You will see a problem with the alignment of my eyes. So I'm going to try really hard to focus on my finger, and as I do, I will follow it that way, and I lose the sense of, my eyes going together. They're not really tracking it. They're just kind of losing their way. Over and back. I see double. Over and back. Try to look up. Can't do that very well. And if I try to look to one side and then one finger and then to the other, I can't seem to get there. And I'm going to do this one more time. I'll close my eyes to clear my eyes. Now I'm going to try to follow. And it's just virtually impossible. So that's an example of one of the things I deal with. It hurts. My eyes just don't have the function that they used to. And generally, I do things slower. You know, I can play the guitar, which I think uses a different aspect of my brain, because it's buried in a deep, well-learned aspect of my right brain. Things that we do that we learn as a small child that doesn't necessarily have a label or a particular context. It's more of a, it's just subconscious things we do without having to think, kind of like in our lizard brain. Those things are affected more readily than maybe higher level learning that has taken place. So I've changed as a result of this disease, and you know, it doesn't maybe always seem apparent to people who just meet me, because they don't know who I was or what I was like. And that's a deep frustration. When I go to walk, which I will demonstrate a little bit in this very small space, it's not that easy. Lots of guitar chords. So when I walk, I have sort of a bouncy kind of thing, and my fingers are always doing some little movement, and that's been labeled chorea. But this is the walking pattern that I have. If you want to see the legs, it's kind of like very, very, very careful placement of the feet and marching. My hands assume a certain posture. And if I try to stop and then put one foot in front of the other, it's very difficult. I'm going to show you this with more of the upper half. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other. It causes me to lose my balance. I'll show you from the side. If I put one foot in front of the other, I can't seem to keep on my feet, and that's part of the problem too. Move this out of the way. 1 foot, 2 feet. I can't do that. I can't stand with my feet lined up, one in front of the next, and I can't just walk heel toe. It tends to cause a great deal of difficulty. So that's just something. But if I'm standing up, I get a little bit of everything. My whole body is trembling, and I don't feel safe. I always keep moving, but it's still an issue. So, well, that just gives you an idea what Parkinson's Plus is like. I didn't mention any autonomic symptoms, but you can see I'm bouncing and I'm on my feet, but my feet are rocking. And I guess as I conclude, this is what happens if I stand too long. I usually have my walker or my cane. This is why I don't stand a lot. And that's it for now. Please ask me any questions you might have. I'd be happy to try to answer them. Take care.